Well, now I'd like to bring to you this very beautiful woman. Her name is Ann Bradley Leopold, and she is the founder and the CEO of Emmaus Home. You could go to her website, emmaushome.org. Well, Ann, welcome to At Home with Jim and Joy.
Thank you, Joy and Jim,
for
having me.
It is our pleasure, and it is a delight to meet you and to hear, as we've researched you, the things that God has done in your life. But I want you to tell our family at home a little bit about Ann Bradley Leopold, who you are, where you've come from, and what you bring to us today.
Well, I'm a mother of 8, 6 sons and 2 daughters, and really I had no more ambitions than to do just that, to just be a mom and stay at home. And as a young mother, with babies up crying through the night with ear infections and colic, I would tune into 36 back home in Philadelphia, which is EWTN, and that's when I kind of fell in love with the network. So then when my 4th son, Kevin, was born, we were visiting Florida actually at the time, and he was a year old. We had thought up to that point he was a normal, healthy baby, and then he wound up having 12 grand mal seizures and was in all children's in Clearwater for a week. They thought he had a brain tumor, and I remember very clearly saying to the Lord, you know, Lord, I'm not ready to give him back. Please let me keep him, and I'll keep him whatever way you want. I was wheeling and dealing with the Lord always, and he did let me keep him, and I tried to love him and accept him exactly the way he is with all. So now, fast forward, he's 26 now, and he has pretty profound autism, intellectual disability, and epilepsy, which never went away. Well, I read about l'Arche community, which is French for the Ark. It's an international movement founded by Jean Beignet, a Canadian, and it really touched my heart. I just really loved what I read. I loved his stories. I loved Father Henri Nouwen. Also lived in a daybreak community up in Canada with a profoundly handicapped young man named Adam. So that really touched me. That made me explore other options, including l'Arche. So then when I shared all this with my spiritual director, he encouraged me to go for it. You know, I said, I feel like the Lord is telling me to do this. I don't know why. I'm just a mother of 8. I stayed at home. I have a religion background, but no money, no connections, nothing. And he's like, well,
Don't let that stop you.
God has plenty of money.
Right.
That's what Mother Teresa always used to say. You've got a mother's heart, and that's what God will use. And the sons and daughters of the mothers will be loved the way only a mother can love. I mean, I don't take the place of the mothers who we serve, but I get it because of my experience.
Same work we're doing. We saw 1,000 girls last year, and 40% of them think we're an abortion clinic. We don't say we're an abortion clinic. We're called Her Choice, and you're dealing with that, and some go on to have an abortion. It's kind of like, it's just so overwhelming. So you have to have that resurrection, Easter belief, but also you hear the Lord say to you, I'm so for this, Ann. I'm so for this, Jim, or any pregnancy medical center, or people that working with people with special needs. Like, I'm really in this. I'm here. I came for these people. I'm attracted to them. I'm here. And that just helps you to get, you know, reconfigured and centered to say, yeah, really, this isn't about me. He's just really, let me land on you. Let my grace land on you. And I'll bring the people. I'll bring the funds. I'll bring whatever, because I love these people. And this world wants to reject them, take care of them before they're even born to see the light of day. And if they could have their way, do something horrid after. But we are a people of life, and the Lord is, we're on his side. He's on our side in this, and you're doing great.
But life with Kevin has had its share of sorrows, struggles, but also great, great joys. And the little things that he does, just living in the moment, living in the present. So his life has taught me so many truths of the Christian life and getting to heaven.
But I thought, before I go and do this show with you and speaking about the mystery of Christ in these people with disabilities, the mystery of Christ in the least, let me open the tabernacle and get on my knee or knees and look at the Lord. And there's such a link between people with disabilities and the Eucharist. I mean, the Lord is just so, I mean, there he is in that host, small. You could do anything with him and just there, and somehow I wanted to see him before I spoke with you. And so you're saying that same thing, the power of the Eucharist, the Lord's presence. So I hope whatever you do or wherever you'll be, that maybe you'll be graced with being near the tabernacle, near a monstrance. And I'd be really interested to know what it's like for them to look at the Lord in the host. That beautiful point. Speaking with Ann Bradley Leopold, founder and CEO of Emmaus Home, EmmausHome.org.